Okay, welcome to the Omnisend part of setting up basically our email automation for, just automating sales, automating, whatever you want to promote to your customer. Really depends on what sort of offer. If you have an e-com shop, showing them new products, whatever the case may be. So here we are in the Omnisend dashboard. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go right ahead and create a new audience. Let's create a new audience. Okay, so under audience, I have clicked on the segment tab and I'm going to create a new segment. The segment is going to be based upon the tag that we created. Do you remember when we created that tag back here during our Omnisend configuration? I'll show you guys really quickly so you can remember. Let's see, integrations, email and marketing, Omnisend. Remember we created that tag called viral sweep? This is where we are going to use it. So let's see, back to Omnisend. Here we go. I'm going to create a segment where the contact tag is, and I'm just going to type in, basically I'm just going to type it in by manually. It's not in there yet. So viral sweep. Just have to make sure it matches exactly. Case sensitivity, etc. So that's not necessarily the same as that. You want to make sure it matches exactly, doesn't have any extra blank spaces. Watch out for those. No blank spaces, just matches exactly. Click and click and apply. Oh, there. What did that? Okay, well, okay, there it is. I'm not really sure what I clicked, but there we go. Where the tag is viral sweep. All right, so this segment is now created. Oh no, is it? No, I might not. No, here we go. Save. Save. We're going to call this our viral sweep segment. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And as you can see at the moment, we have 0 total contacts. Okay, that's going to change once we start getting contacts. Now, let me show you really quickly what happens here because this is all automated, right? So if I were to go to let's see, install, copy, and I'm going to go to our contest page. And I'm going to enter in my email address. info@webwizardacademy.com. By the way, if you guys want to reach me, have any questions, there you go, info@webwizardacademy. Enter to win. Now, we should be able to look back into Omnisend and basically pretty darn quickly, there we go, there it is. There we go, info@webwizardacademy has just entered into the segment. Boom, automatic, right? Nice. All right, now let's set up the drip automation. So head on over to the automation tab, and what we're going to do is create a new workflow. All right, under new workflow, click new workflow. Look right up here for the custom workflow. Create custom workflow. From here, what we're going to do is first figure out how people enter into this segment. We're going to do it when a contact enters a segment. And the segment we're going to choose is going to be viral sweep, what we just finished setting up. So as soon as somebody enters into our contest, they will be put into the segment based on the tag, which will then enter them into the automation automatically. Hope you guys follow that. It's very simple. I know it can be a little bit confusing because there's a few steps, but there we go. Whenever people enter into the segment viral sweep, they will start into this automated campaign. Okay, so step one, what do we want to do? Step one, let's send them an email. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is probably do like a nice little welcome email, right? You might do something like, you could do, hey, thanks for entering the contest. Or you could do something like, we have some nice little gifts for you. It really depends on your product. So for me, I would say something like, we have free gifts, free bonus gifts. I don't know. Let's just you guys can think of your own title. Let's just say free bonus gifts. We have some goodies for you, right? You're going to need to enter in your sender name, sender email address. And now, because I'm just using this account to show you guys tutorial, I haven't verified this email, so I'm going to get a little error. But you will need to, of course, verify your email. Just kind of following Omnisend's automated setup stuff. That's very easy. Basically, just click verify, and you click their link once they verify. I'm not going to bother doing that. I take it back. They're making me do it. So I'm going to verify. I'll be right back. not much to it. Basically, you'll just get an email that'll ask you to verify. You'll click the verification, and there we have it. Sender verified. All right, let's get back to it. Now, if you have to find your way back to your automation, very easy. Just go to your automations. Right now, we didn't name this, so it's just called custom workflow. You can go ahead and click edit. You might want to give it a name. We can call this the viral sweep drip. Drip welcome. Maybe that. Drip welcome. For our welcome campaign. Alright, so let's see. From here, now that we've verified our email address, since I guess we need to do that, anyway, we can go ahead and click on Edit Content. It'll always ask if we want to save, even if it's already saved. It seems to just always ask. From here, you know what? That looks like their new email editor. I'm going to actually use their existing. Oh, alright. Alright, I guess we'll use the new email editor. I like the old one, but they're forcing the updated new email editor pretty soon anyway, so we might as well use the existing email editor. Now you can do some simple things. I'll show you guys how to do this, but yeah, I'm actually just using this new email editor for the first time, so bear with me. Go ahead and replace your logo, whatever you like. Let's see here. Now, the email editor kind of works, man, I was so familiar with their, this is why I don't like when forced updates happen, because, yeah. Alright, so I guess the new email editor has all the options over here, so we can do things like add a button. You know, if you want to click people into the shop, we might say shop now, right? You've got, you know, the option just to drop in some text, type out some text. We got some option to include some images. You got the option if you're using a Shopify store to go in and basically add a Shopify shopping sort of link, and then you can basically choose the products from your store by clicking this link. You can go ahead and add some products from your Shopify store to embed them directly, nicely presented. This is, like I say, this is why I like using Omnisend instead of Amazon SES. Even though Amazon SES is cheaper, Omnisend's email builder is so nice. And it tracks all your statistics and stuff like that, which is really helpful. You can see if your email campaigns are making money, then those are some features which Amazon SES is lacking out of the box. You need really to set up a lot of custom stuff. With Amazon SES, and approval is kind of a pain in the butt as well with Amazon SES. So, hero image, header. You guys will, you know, be able to play around with all the different layouts, however you want to play around with them and design your emails however you want. This course is not going to necessarily waste a lot of time in how to set up an email, but it's very, very easy, right? You just basically use the options, you drag the options in, you create your links, you add coupon codes. Let's see, you know, if you have coupon codes for your store. Whatever. There's just like lots of different things you can do and set up. All right, let's assume that this is perfectly good and we're entirely happy with this. I'm just going to finish editing. All right, so what we're going to initially do here is we've got this email set up. It sends immediately as soon as the customer, as soon as the contest enters, and it might be like, congratulations on entering the contest. Here's some bonus gifts for you, whatever. The next thing we're going to want to do, because like I say, we're creating an automated multi-day, multi-week drip campaign, really depends on how far you want to go, is we're going to drag in a delay, right? So is my head in the way? I hope my head's not too much in the way. I guess my head's kind of in the way. I can fix that. Hang on, I can definitely fix that. Okay, I'm over here now. So we're going to put in the delay of 1 day. Basically, 1 day. You could be longer if you want, but I think 1 day is pretty good. Unnecessary delay at end is what it's going to say. But the easiest thing to do now is basically just to create a clone of our previous email and then drag that down like so. And now we've got our second email. Now this will be, you know, maybe, you know, or like 50% off our widgets. Whatever, 50% off our widgets. And you can go ahead and edit the content of this email just like we did before and create another email. This is day 2 email, right? At the end of day 2 email, we'll put in another delay, right? This one will be for maybe another 1 day. And then we will do the same thing, clone, and drag that down like so. And what we're doing here is we're just doing day by day by day by day, thinking of different emails. The more you can think of, the better, right? The more great offers you have, great. You know, just marketing is one of those things where you need to sometimes warm up your audience, right? They don't know who you are initially, but as you start sending them more and more emails, eventually they're going to start to remember you. And then it's going to create a familiarity. And then what might start out with kind of not much response from your earlier emails will start to become better as they become more familiar with you. You might not even want to do any product sales in the beginning phase. Or you might want to show some of your best offers, like this little product for only $5. Or did you know that you can do this, that, and that? Just like purely give value and help people to learn or depends on what your company is about. You know, help people along with whatever they're trying to learn. Like if you're selling products that are all about woodworking, then you might do, you know, a few email campaigns in the beginning, which are like my 50 favorite hammers, or maybe, you know, my 10 favorite screwdrivers, right? That's a lot of screwdrivers. But let's say, you know, you might warm the people up to who you are, and maybe somewhere in the email you could drop in a product. You know, you can give value in the email and teach people about stuff, and then also at the bottom of the email show some of your products that you might have for sale. And then you're just, you know, conveying both who you are, and you're kind of piggybacking sort of an offer in, and eventually you might just want to do like some pure offers. Right now they know who you are. Like a week later, 7 emails later, they might know who you are, and they're like, oh, now there's an offer from that person, right? So they'll be maybe a little more receptive. So in terms of optimizing your email campaign, you will need to do some experimentation. There's no real necessarily set way to do this, but what I can say is start the bar low, right? They're cold, they don't know who you are. Start the bar low, just give value, teach them who you are, offer very inexpensive products, offer free giveaways, ebooks, that sort of thing. Just sort of start the bar really low, and then you can build into your more expensive products a little bit later down, you know, a week into your funnel or a few days into your funnel or whatever the case may be. Okay, so that's basically it. Once you've got all that set up, you can basically just start your workflow, and you'll be good to go. You can come back and edit your emails, edit your steps, add more steps to the end of it a little bit later if you want to. And if you do that, it will tell you that there's contacts already in your workflow. Do you want to let them finish? You just say yes, let them finish the workflow. That way you don't lose your existing contacts and the existing flow, but you can make updates to it later if you want to add more products onto it. Or if you want to make, you know, 7 days worth of emails, and then you're like, all right, that's too much work for today. I want to continue this on another day, or, you know, next week. Once there's people getting to that stage, then you can tag on some more steps a little bit later. So don't worry about that. You can come back and do that later.